Well, howdy folks, welcome to another Watchman video. This time I am bringing you the hot mess that is Alec Baldwin. Now I did a video months ago about Baldwin and the unfortunate death of Halyna Hutchins during the making of the Rust movie. And I thought about following it up closely thereafter, but I find the man utterly distasteful. And I was actually trying to be sympathetic or empathetic of the situation. My personal dislike for the man, notwithstanding, I try to be objective and, hey, what if I was in that situation? You know, unwittingly causing the death, accidentally causing the death of someone, and what burden that places upon you. So I thought, was I being too hard on him? Nope. Nope. No, not at all. If anything, I was spot on my gut feeling about this man and his equally narcissistic wife. I mean, talk about two peas in a pod. They deserve each other, man. Really do. So I'm stepping back in time a little bit to catch up to the present. So I'll try to keep these short, and I'll do a volume 2, 3, and 4 even to catch up on current events as far as this narcissistic Hollywood liberal is concerned, and the tragic circumstances surrounding Halyna's family that she involuntarily left behind, what they have to go through, her husband and young son, made all the worse by the actions of this couple. It's sickening, really. And talk about oblivious to other people except for themselves. But here we go. There was this article a few months back on Alec and his fake Spanish wife that I'll let it speak for itself. Give credit to Maureen Callahan. And here's a video. I'm not gonna, play it fully. Really, almost 4 minutes. I don't know, if you guys can stomach 4 minutes of these two, but I certainly can't. Well, we just play a little and see. Alec Baldwin answers questions on the side of a country from Vermont. So this isn't too long after the accidental shooting of Halyna.
Let's go.
I will.
What do you want to know?
All right, Alec, what's the current state of what's going on with the case?
I'm not allowed to make any comments.
So why the video?
This is an ongoing investigation. I've been ordered by the Sheriff's Department in Santa Fe. I can't answer any questions about the investigation. I can't.
So why you agree to this video?
Active investigation in terms of a woman died. She was my friend. She was my friend.
She was your
The
friend.
day I arrived in Santa Fe to start shooting, I took her to dinner with Joel, the director.
Yeah. Remember that, because months later, he certainly won't act like a friend.
We were a very, excuse me.
Yeah. I never liked this guy because you knew he had anger issues. There's all the proof you can find in the years past of getting in fights, assaulting people over parking spaces. And of course, there's that audio where he's calling his daughter Ireland a rude, thoughtless pig and just ranting on her. Her mother being Baldwin's former wife, no surprise there, Kim Basinger. So the guy has a history. He's just a douchebag. And I'm sure it's just common sense that he got away with a lot when he was younger and women thought him good looking, and then becoming a successful Hollywood actor. But that's always been his MO. And here you can see the interplay. It's quite revealing between these two. They're both narcissists, but him being older, obviously, he's in a dominant role over her.
A very, very, well-oiled crew shooting a film together, and then this horrible event happened.
But it wasn't a well-oiled crew. We will find out later. Wasn't at all. People on the set were shooting off that gun, that same gun prior to Mrs. Hutchins' death.
Now, I've been told multiple times, don't make any comments about the ongoing investigation, and I can't. That's it.
So again, why did you agree to this if you can't say anything? It's just for appearances, obviously.
What are the questions that you have other than that?
Sounds like he's, cooperating, which of course he isn't, and he wouldn't be, because he didn't give up his phone for months later, not into the next year, this year, 2022. And this happened late 2021, of course.
Here
There she comes. She gotta get in the camera.
You met with her family?
Yes,
Yes, her name is Halyna. If you're spending this much time waiting for us, you should know her name. Her name is Halyna.
Halyna Hutchins.
Oh yeah, look at her. Cares so much, doesn't she? Cares so much. Bullshit.
I met with her husband Matthew and her son. Yeah, that's right.
And
Yeah.
how did that meeting go?
Yeah, you met
I
with
wouldn't
her.
know how to characterize it. They're mortified.
You guys, you know what? No details.
Do me a favor. I'm gonna ask the question.
Okay, enough of these clowns, okay? You get the gist. Enough. Can't stomach anymore. So as Maureen Callahan, the writer of this piece, says, how you say English, just shut up and go away. Unfortunately, they didn't. After parading around Vermont all weekend, staging a bizarre, impromptu roadside press conference, and then posting happy Halloween portraits on Instagram, Alec Baldwin and his sufferable fraud of a wife, Hilaria, have lost any public sympathy they once had. Boom, gone in about a week. Parenting through this has been an intense experience, to say the least. Hilaria posted on Halloween night. Really, Hilaria wants... Hilaria? Really, Hilaria may want to talk to Halyna Hutchins' widower about what it's been like parenting their young son through, quote, through this intense experience, unquote. His mother shot to death on a movie set? But no, feel sorry for the Baldwins, won't you? Halloween, she wrote, from the Baldwintos. This is really sick on so many levels. Okay, so right here is this. Here's what she's talking about. Now, mind you, remember.
Well, I appreciate that he was probably very...
Remember this indignation from her, right?
You know what? No details.
Do me a favor. I'm gonna ask the question.
You met with her family?
Yes,
Her name is Halyna. If you're spending this much time waiting for us, you should know her name. Her name
Oh,
is Halyna.
look at that indignation. Look at that. So empathetic, right? So caring about her. That then they post pictures. I mean, talk about tone deaf. Posting pictures. That's right here, tone deaf. I mean, Hillary. Because she named herself Hilaria. They are tone deaf narcissists for posting smiley Halloween family photos as late cinematographer Halyna Hutchins' son spends the holiday without her. And so that's the quote from the earlier article. Parenting through this has been a tense experience, to say the least. Yeah, okay. Can you imagine how Halyna's son, her husband feel? These idiots speak from both sides of their mouths. Today we rallied to give them a holiday, Hilaria wrote of the children who were shown in their costumes. Alongside her and Alec, who smiled while posing in his outfit from kids' classics, Where the Wild Things Are. Last minute costumes, a little hodgepodge. But they were so happy, and that warmed my mama heart. Ugh. Wow. Happy Halloween from the Baldwintos. I could think of a better name. While her post received supportive messages from many of her stupid followers, it's also quickly dragged online for coming so soon after Hutchins' death. leaving her husband Matt and 9-year-old son Andros. This is so inappropriate and tone deaf, absolutely breathtaking in disrespect, one mom wrote on Twitter. Another person tweeted, "How nice for them. I doubt Halyna's 9-year-old son celebrated Halloween this year." Someone else called it disgusting, asking what is wrong with hashtag Alec Baldwin. He's a narcissistic asshole, that's what. He had some nerve to put on a hashtag costume and take pictures with his sensitivity. How does he not have the sensitivity to realize that the son of the woman he just killed will be having the worst holiday of his young life? Others also suggested that Hilaria's photo with her daughters showed them dressed up as 3 black widows, with one person calling it just cruel and inappropriate, given the Hutchins family being in mourning. I'm not going to read, I can't read their minds, so I'm not going to go read too much into that. She said they threw it together, hodgepodge, the costumes, like we care, just telling their little other wealthy elite friends that, hey, they ain't the best costumes. We just, do it together real quick for the kids. Others called the Baldwin narcissist. Hello, which I've been saying they were showing no empathy for the son of the woman killed. They could have hired a nanny to take the kids trick-or-treating. Instead, Hilaria is complaining about the challenges she is facing. Yeah, and they also didn't have to take pictures and post it online. You know who will have challenges? The grieving husband and son, one person correctly wrote. Halyna Hutchins is dead. How's her 9-year-old son's Halloween? Another person asked Hilaria. He's freaking... Can't hate on the kids. I mean, they're innocent. Unfortunately, they're being raised by those two people, those parents. So I'm rooting for them, but I highly doubt, those apples will fall far from their diseased trees. Exactly what I just said. Halyna's son didn't get to enjoy this holiday. Celebrate without posting. I mean, it is the least you can do. Literally. And the pictures of them. Hilaria Baldwin. Now, any other circumstance, this is fine, right? People think, loving, romantic, but it's disgusting. This is really sick. To continue on this article, this is really sick on so many of those kids still aren't Spanish. Yet Hillary from Boston keeps pushing that lie. Hilarina. That's why it's called a Hilaria, because she is hilarious. Hilariously pathetic. Nor can she stay off Instagram, no matter how bad it makes her and her husband look. Yep. To say nothing of the legal and financial jeopardy her husband is in. A husband who may find it exceptionally hard to ever get insured on a film set again. Get work and make money. Her husband may have accidentally killed a young wife and mother, but hey, covered their cozy autumnal New England lifestyle, won't you? Hutchins was buried on Friday. Her son Andros was only 9 years old. The UK Sun reported that the child was unable to speak for 2 days after his mother's death. Andros was incredibly close to his mother, Halyna's father told the Sun. This tragedy has wrecked their beautiful, perfect family. Everyone who knows them is destroyed by sorrow. Can you imagine what kind of Halloween this little boy had? What agony the coming holidays will be for him and his father. Yet the Baldwins, in all their malignant narcissism, will have us keep our eyes on their particular freak show, one rife with bad acting, ill-advised activity, and Alex's strange aura of imperviousness. You get the sense that Baldwin's pretty sure he won't be criminally charged, and that all this overacting. How many photos were taken of Alec this weekend with his head in his hands after he was caught shopping at Ralph Lauren, or going on a coffee run, or sitting in a bar in Vermont, in a restaurant he and Hilaria brought out right in front of a large window so the paparazzi could get their unobstructed shots. It's just to stave off a civil lawsuit. Going by public outrage over these antics, me included, I know I'm not alone in hoping Hutchins' husband goes after Baldwin for everything he's got. Consider Alec's roadside interview 2 days ago. That's the one we just saw, in which he was so sure to stress that Hutchins was my friend, and that this was a very, very well-oiled crew who couldn't have foreseen this 1 in a trillion tragedy. All while Hilaria weirdly kept inserting herself into this interview. Yeah, seeking a camera frame while glowering self-righteously at the press. Her husband admonishing her in clipped, haughty tones to back off and stay out of it. I noticed that too. I'm sure you did. That's why I pointed it out at the time when we played the beginning of that pathetic video. Then Baldwin went right back to turning on the charm and sadness and reflexive Hollywood hypocrisy. Perfect right there. Should just end this video right there. But I glanced upon this and it needs to be said. This is Baldwin. Quote, I do know that an ongoing effort to limit the use of firearms on film sets is something I'm extremely interested in, he declared, as if he were campaigning for office and not the subject of an active investigation. I'm not an expert in this field, quote. Hey, by the way, Alec, doesn't matter. As experts in on-set firearm safety told the Post last week, the buck stops with Baldwin. As producer, he was responsible for safety on set. I mean, that's it. Checkmate. Game, set, match. Producer. He was responsible. Him. Not anybody else. And with that, we'll end this volume 2 of Alec as equally douche wife, the Baldwin-tos. Ugh. Those two just leave a bad taste in my mouth. Well, my peeps, until next time, this is Watchman. I was going to say enjoy, but what's to enjoy when the subject is about these two over a tragic, unnecessary death of a cinematographer on a movie set. But if you found it informative, this is old news. But if you find gratification of mocking these two, then please give it a like and subscribe. Thank you. And as always, take care of yourself. Until next time, Watchmen out.